Hi everyone, this is Mehernas bringing you the astronumerology forecast for the new moon in Capricorn and the solar eclipse that's happening tomorrow, January 5th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So first of all, I just want to thank all of you for such great feedback on my 2019 preview. And because I got such good feedback, I decided to do this more often. I'm thinking of doing this on a bi-weekly basis because I really resonate with the moon cycles. Now, to explain a little bit about what moon cycles are, the new moon talks to us about new beginnings. So every 2 weeks we have this opportunity to push the reset button or to start something new, and it simply allows us to be more in sync with the cycles of the earth, and that's how the ancients used to live. And the full moon, which is 2 weeks later, generally talks about the culmination or endings, where we look back and we try to go back and take a look at how things happened and then learn our lessons from it. And every new moon is in a different sign, so it brings up the theme, the general theme of that specific sign. So this time the new moon is in Capricorn, and we're also having a solar eclipse. So what is a solar eclipse? It's basically like a new moon on steroids. It's just a more amplified version, so its effects last a little longer. Now, of course, different signs will have different effects. However, this is just a generalized overview of what's happening at the cosmic level. So new moon in Capricorn. Capricorn, we're going to have 3 eclipses in Capricorn this year, so this is a sign you need to know about. That is a sign of structure and organization. So the last eclipse that happened was in Leo. So when the eclipse happened in Leo, which is about the things we love, the entire year of 2011, which was the year of realizations, because 11 is the number of the spiritual master. So we all learned a lot of lessons, and we all were re-evaluating things, and especially about the things we love. And we were thinking about, okay, so what are the things that are not working for me? I really want to do something that I love, and that was the theme of the last eclipse. So this eclipse, we kind of almost sort of know now what did not work. Even if we don't know what does work, we do know what did not work, and we know we're ready for a shift. So at this point in time, we're now planning, or almost trying to structure in our mind, that shift with the new moon in Capricorn and the solar eclipse in Capricorn. So now let's talk about, I'll break down the different aspects of the new moon. So Saturn and Pluto are both in Capricorn. What does that mean? Saturn, the planet of organization and structure, and Pluto, the planet of endings and new beginnings, are both in Capricorn. And that's what the new moon is pushing us to do, to make the changes to fulfill our mission, our career, or actually the labor of love, the thing we love. And we're trying to build upon that, and we're trying to figure out how we're going to build that. And in the process, we're also trying to release or end the belief systems, the habits, the people, whatever is not working for us. So that's the energy of structure and new beginnings in the sign of Capricorn, the sign of your career, the sign of your public image, the sign of, again, it's not just your career, but it's your divine mission, like, what you really want to do. Because again, we spent the last year deciding what we don't want to do, and this year is all about that new beginning. And so because it's an eclipse and its effect lasts a little bit longer, this is going to be the theme of the year. Numerologically, number 3 is about rebirth and renewal, which I spoke about in my last video. And so that sinks in with this new beginning. So it's a very big time to actually build that structure, commit to something, release something that's not working for you. It's a really big time for resolutions. If you haven't stuck to your New Year's resolution, this is a second chance to actually work upon them. And there's one more thing to be mindful about. There's one more aspect. Mercury is in Mars. So what that Mercury is the mind, and how the mind is affected, and Mars is the planet of war, the aggressive one. So the way we come across with those ideas is going to sound a bit aggressive, or it's going to be forceful. So just be mindful of that you're all excited about that new idea and you want to come forth to the world. However, just be mindful of how you put it across, because Mars will give you the drive and the energy, but you don't want to go overboard with it and come across as too aggressive. So that is pretty much the theme of the next couple of weeks with the new moon in Capricorn, and for more lasting effect, the Cancer solar eclipse, the Capricorn solar eclipse, I mean. Alright, thank you for listening, everyone, and I'll be back to talk about the next new moon in a couple of weeks. Alright.